and welcome to the eFresh.com Dairy News. Today is the 29th of October. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. September milk production down. Low milk prices have farmers killing cows. New safety standard for dairy products. €1.65 billion farm aid plan. Fonterra eyes doubling its cultured products output in Malaysia. New York dairy herds produced 981 million pounds of milk during September, according to Stephen Ropel, director of USDA's National Agricultural Statistics Service. Milk cows declined while production per cow was unchanged from the previous year, resulting in a 1.4% decrease in milk production compared to September 2008. The number of milk cows averaged 617,000 heads, down 9,000 heads from September of the previous year. The number of milk cows on farms in the 23 major states was 8.34 million heads, 168,000 heads less than September 2008 and 32,000 heads less than August 2009. A milk glut has dairy farmers across the U.S. killing hundreds of thousands of cows to try to reduce the milk supply and boost prices. More than 225,000 cows have been killed this year through a program run by the National Milk Producers Federation. It pays farmers going out of business to slaughter their cows, rather than to sell them to someone else. Agriculture experts say another 55,000 cows are being killed each week outside the program. Milk processors started paying farmers less after the global recession reduced demand for milk, especially overseas. Experts say the slaughter has helped boost the prices some, but they still lag behind the cost of production. They also say grocery store prices will remain low because supply still exceeds demand. China's Ministry of Health has launched a new safety standard for dairy products, which is expected to help get the ailing industry back on track for healthy growth, according to a report by the Xinhua-run Shanghai Securities News. Under the new standard, China will take stricter control of the quality of fresh milk, the raw material of fluid milk. This is the first time that China has issued regulations on testing for pesticides and veterinary drug residues when raw milk is purchased, and on the measurement of the somatic cell content of raw milk. The new standard requires that the amount of somatic cells shall not exceed 1 million in 1 milliliter of raw milk. Following the publication of the new standard, the source of milk is expected to become a focus on competition among dairies. President Nicolas Sarkozy announced a €650 million aid plan Tuesday for France's subsidized but still struggling farmers, along with €1 billion in cheap loans. Sarkozy said in a speech that he will not let French agriculture be swept away by the crisis. France is the European Union's biggest agricultural producer, and farming employs 770,000 people. But the heavily state-supported sector is reeling from a 15% collapse in prices over the past year. Farmers in France and Germany have led Europe-wide protests over dairy prices, which have halved in some countries since 2007. 20 of the 27 EU countries now back efforts to increase prices for milk, butter, and cheese. Fonterra plans to more than double its production capacity for cultured products in Malaysia to about 20,000 tons a year. Fonterra Brands has spent 25 million Malaysian ringgit upgrading its plant there, General Manager John McKay told the Star newspaper in Kuala Lumpur. He said they expect to increase production capacity to about 20,000 tons of cultured products. The upgrade has added a second line for cultured milk drink packaging, form-fill-seal yogurt packing, and cool store expansion. Mr. McKay said he expected the cultured dairy market to contribute 17% of Fonterra Brands Malaysia's overall turnover next year as its targeted double-digit business growth. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com Dairy News. See you next time.